Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the Vent Podcast, Air It Out. This is the morning version. Hopefully, you guys like it. I had a lot of positive feedback about the morning versions that I was doing before. So, had to hop back on right quick. You see the t shirt, Unlimited Sports Inc. Be sure to get yours on the website. Hope everybody's doing good. Me myself, I've been through the ringer, yo. I'm tired. I'm going on. This is month 3. Yeah, this is the completion of month 3 with 3.5 hours of sleep or less, 3.5 hours or less. I haven't gotten any real good rest. It's just been too much mentally, physically, all of that. So, as you can see, I'm drained. And this is even though I'm using, and it's a great product. Hey, I really don't give a damn that they're not sponsoring me or whatever, but fair use is for educational purposes. Even though I use my Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite, and yes, I'm up to, the usual daily of after day 4 or 5. Take it, you take 2 capsules twice daily. And it gives you that natural energy boost to get your metabolism going. It's really good for burning fat. So I use that as well, when I went along on my weight journey, a few years ago. And I pretty much dropped in total, what was it, like 70, 80 pounds? I was a big dude. And as you can still see, I'm still a bigger dude. So, I'm way slimmer from what I used to be, but I'm just still naturally a big dude. And I'm trying to push through that. I'm trying to tone up finally. I'm trying to make it to a point where I feel comfortable. You know what I mean about my progress that I've done on my body naturally, hitting the weights right, eating right, getting, of course, another key factor, eating the right things, getting the right amounts of sleep, shit like that. So I'm trying. But just drained. It's like no matter how much peace you get, no matter how much peace you get, it's just, I don't know. If you put in so many years of hard work and labor and pushing through certain life situations with certain people and trying to secure the bag and make sure your family is okay and supporting your siblings and all types of whatever the random things may be, it takes something out of you. You can preach all day about, oh, you got to just fight through and this and that, and oh, you got to keep going or quit being soft. Or it's just natural. This is real. This is real life. When it comes to hard work, labor, yeah, I know it's a lot of people still pushing and they're fucked up and their limbs are fucked up. But do you think they're getting a bonus pay? Or are they going out and they're still making somebody else some money? I'm not disrespecting it. Everybody got to make their own hustle. But let's not sit here and act like everybody has to go the same fucking course. I refuse to break my back, kill the cartilage in my knees, continue to kill my feet for somebody else's business long term. That makes zero sense to me. I won't do it. I've done it long enough and I'm fucked up physically. Reoccurring issues on the bottom, the sole of my foot, to the point where my foot is going numb if I'm walking on it. more than 2 to 3 hours, you tell me, am I seriously fighting through some shit? My foot goes numb. I don't know if it's a deep fracture. I don't know if I fucked up something else in my foot or what. But do you think a job gives a fuck about that? They don't. It's some good companies out here. Don't get me wrong. It's some damn good companies out here. But the majority, they don't give a fuck about how you are doing physically and don't even think about coming up to them about some mental health shit or trying to get a mental health day. Yeah, you'll get that day, but your hours will get cut. They will start treating you different. I'm just speaking the truth, man. Nobody else is going to take care of you better than you. And at the same time, don't put yourself through 10, 12, 14 years of this hard labor shit for the betterment of somebody else's company when you're only getting a small percentage. We all deserve better than that shit. Even if it's somebody that's just 18, just getting onto the work scene. That's something that you got to keep in mind. You got to keep your body going. You got to keep your body well ran. If not, you're fucked. Yeah, you can continue pushing through that shit all you want, right? But then once you're fucked up physically, and then the retirement age is pushed back even more, which basically means we're all going to be working for the rest of our lives. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your family? Then what? Nobody gives a fuck, right? They got the best out of you. They got the best out of your physical ability and your body. And then that job can replace you with somebody else. But to be in my late 20s and to be this physically fucked up, to go on through what I've gone through, to possibly, I don't even know if I worked on a broken foot. I had no option. If I had to go to the hospital and they say, oh yeah, you need about 4 to 6 weeks of rest and this and that, it's a possible deep tissue, this and that, Liz Frank, foot fracture, what the fuck do you think that job would have done? Bro, this life is not as cookie cutter as people really try to make it seem. It's not. And it's always the others who want you to go harder for what they think you should be doing. Not what they know, what they think you should be doing. It could be elders, it could be people around your age. But you got to have something that you have faith in. You have to have a long-term plan for something, man. For yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's really nobody else to look out for but yourself. That's the predicament I'm in. I've looked out for every fucking body. Even the ones who I thought were the realest of the real. And I'm still left to myself. I got to take care of me. I seen it a few days ago. I forgot the young brother's name, but I will be shouting him out and mention his name. He dropped a whole bar when he said, it's like if you're the cup, you can't pour into others unless you're full. You have to take care of yourself first. And that's true. You have to fill your cup with whatever it may be. You need energy, you need inspiration, you need motivation. Maybe you need to work out so you feel better and you want to continue that routine. Whatever it may be. You have to make sure you're all the way right first before you could pour out or pour that energy into other people, that positive energy, that help, that hope, that faith, whatever it may be, the kind words. You have to get yourself right in order to do that. That's not being selfish, especially if it has something to do with facilitating the others. What I'm not gonna do is continuing contributing to somebody else's dream or their business because it's been that way for years. And really, it can't be a dream, not with the way that they treat people. Yeah, I'm gonna do my work here and there or whatever the case is, but it has to be to the utmost of my convenience. It has to. I refuse to take anything less than what I believe I'm I'm deserving, that I believe my 16 years of work deserves, or anything like that. That if it's not tying in to my life schedule or to what I'm trying to do or what I'm on right now, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I've sacrificed enough. And I will hope other people look themselves in the mirror as well and tell yourself you have sacrificed enough for others. And if it's still nothing to show for and nobody's still there, you need to take care of you first. That's not selfish at all. That's waking up finally, smelling the coffee and saying, "Yeah, let's go dominate. Let's go dominate these life goals today." That's what that's saying. So, hey, go hard, but never ever get into that cycle where you are at this fucking job for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And you're not even a fucking assistant manager. You're not even a supervisor for a department. Hell no. I don't have it in me. Don't. Either I trailblaze the way like I want to, Lord willing, righteously, always righteously, or I'm gonna continue the good fight towards it. And that's just that. I don't have any other bit of nerve or energy or whatever to continue sacrificing for somebody else's corporation. Can't do it. Been there, done that. You name it, I did it. Cleaning toilets, did it. Flipping burgers, actually didn't have to do that. But I have worked jobs where we've made food, we made lunches for people. Yeah. Parks and recreation. That was my favorite job. Couldn't do it because I didn't have a license at the time. Never been in no car accident, not a bad driver at that when I have practice. But I just didn't have a license at the time. City of Cleveland, no, I would have been one of the best recreation workers in the city, but all because of a driver's license. I couldn't do that job. Is what it is. But stuff like that to stay in the way of having good workers, that's bull. And they know it. They know it. But it is what it is. If you're not within certain circles or certain realms, you don't get those opportunities. Those are already set aside for predetermined people. I've seen it. And that's okay too. Grocery store, I've worked every department. And I even worked cashier, something that I said I would never work. I would never do cashier. Because I know that I don't put up with bullshit. I don't put up with fake ass attitudes. I've done that. I got enough I got enough experience within retail customer service to be a manager off top, an assistant manager off the rip. Those opportunities aren't coming. They are going to pass those off to predetermined people. And if you aren't in good graces, that's that. And seniority, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. But I'm on some other type of time. I'm on my trailblazing shit. I got to find a way to do it my way, respectfully and righteously, my way. It's just time. So that's what type of time I'm on today until infinity. I hope other people are chasing their dreams too and not sacrificing them each and every day and every week and every month. Yeah, everybody has bills to pay, but there's other ways you can definitely still get those bills paid and not have to stay at some job that you truly don't like. You know what I mean? It. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Stop making excuses for going through bullshit and going through hell work-wise. There's definitely other jobs you could work that are way better convenient to your life schedule and to the things that you need to do, or to some other things that you have to do with taking care of your kids or getting some other things done. Don't stay at that damn job if they treat you like shit. Find you another one. Yes, there are other jobs. Yes, there are other jobs that are convenient to what you need to do, that will pay you the money. All you have to do is look for them. All you have to do is have that belief in your resume and you ask for the price that you want starting off. It may be $14 an hour job. You might have way more experience than that. Ask for that 16 off top. Stop being scared. You got the experience for a reason. Make them pay you your worth. And if they won't, respectfully decline, but you go get it. There is nothing wrong with betting on yourself and continuing to take risks in other calculated ways, man. There's nothing wrong with it. I've always went about things respectfully, and I respected seniority and things like that, but it's time. It's time. I got too much experience to just sit back and be okay with certain offers and opportunities. No, I need exactly what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table. It's a lot of tools in that toolbox. I just did it a different way. Is what it is. But I want people to go out there. I want you to go after what you think you are worth too. And yeah, it may be your side hustle. It may be your main job. Align it the way that you want to. Stop going through that bullshit. Stop going through the ringer. Stop going through those hours that you truly don't want to work. Go get the hours you do want to work so you can get that bullshit out the way. You have more time to do other stuff that you really, really want to do, that you really need to do. And you're going to feel so much better. For sure. So I just wanted to get that message out there this morning. I mean, hell, I'm doing it myself. This right here is the ultimate, not only dream, but this is my business right here. Talking to people, communications, connections. It's almost publicist-like, but connecting with other people. Getting those stories out so other people can learn and take something away from them. It's still a lot of people that I really want to talk to and hear their stories and get those gems and takeaways that they would like to get out to other people. And it's all for the betterment of humanity overall. It's all for the betterment of others who may need some motivation or They want to hear some real. They want to hear the truth on the other side of what other people are going through. And just for educational purposes, just for fair use purposes, to do better in their own lives. Real talk. So just had to get on. I had to say my piece. I'm still pushing, dealing with all types of. If you hear me, it sounds like I'm talking with a slur or anything like that. That's because of wisdom tooth that wants to grow in when it wants to, on and off. Been trying to get an appointment to get these taken out or whatever. But yeah, it's crowding up my mouth back there. So yeah, whenever it swells up, it's always something. It is always something. But I'm good. I'm surviving. I'm making it. And I know that better days will come. I've put in too much work. I've been through too much for it to just be for nothing. Oh, it'll definitely be for something. And when it's up there, I'm going to continue to push it up. I'm going to continue to keep it going. I'm not going to be complacent with any form of success. It has to constantly, peak, valley, peak. You got to always be on the up and up. You got to stay balanced so you're ready. You're ready for whatever valley that may be, so you can continue to push things towards that peak again. So take care of business, people. Have a good day. If you need your coffee, go get your coffee. Do what you got to do. Get those kiddies to school on time. Take care of business at work. But hey, if you guys are unhappy at the job that you're at, get things twisted to the convenience that you need, the same way that those bosses do or those companies do, because you deserve that much at least. You don't have to continue to drag yourself through the mud for somebody else. That's bullshit. Get your schedule shaped the way that you need to. Don't shy away from that, because in the end, it's only going to eat away at you. But I want you guys to have a good day. Make the best of it. Knock out that work. And then when you get your free time, pour that into what you really like to do, what you truly want to do. And make something of it. Could be a business. Could just be a hobby. But hey, if you want to share it with the world, do that. If you want to make something, create something, and just you want to do it for your own happiness, do that. But fill your cup. Fill your cup. Remember that. Hashtag fill your cup. All right. Vent Podcast, air it out. Everybody, enjoy yourselves.